Late version of Trendwire. I'm Kevin Dees. It's April 27th, 2012, and here's a couple of things that are trending to send you off, or as we send you off on this wonderful weekend. First up, a woman out of San Diego is $3 million richer. Her name is Athena Hohenberg, and she bought into the advertising from Nutella, or rather the company that puts out Nutella, that it's a nutritious option for her young daughter for breakfast. The company advertises this spread as simply hazelnut spread, but you and I both know that not only is it delicious when you stick a spoon inside of it and eat it and it's chocolatey and nice, but it's also filled with sugar and it's not good for you. She claimed that the advertising was simply misleading and she sued, and they granted her $3 million. Now, I think this is a little bit excessive. What do you think? You can tweet us at JustNowTrending. Also in the news this afternoon, Joe Francis, Mr. Girls Gone Wild. Well, a girl wasn't too excited at the fact that she was in a bar in Florida and they were filming Girls Gone Wild there for one of the videos, and somebody from the back lifted up her shirt, exposed her you-know-what, her breasts, and she says that she didn't give them consent to film her and later put her on video. Well, she was 20 years old at the time. She's now 25. She sued. The judge threw the case out in 2010, said, get out of here, there is no case. Well, they retrialed the thing, and now a new judge says that the company, Mantra Films, owes her $5 million. What do you think? Should Joe Francis have to pay up, or is this also ridiculous? Tweet us at JustNowTrending. And finally today, this is kind of cool, and there's so many of them I couldn't remember them off the top of my head, so I actually have them on a list. What I'm talking about are some of the most exclusive cars that some of the richest people in the world drive. I'm a car guy, I love this kind of stuff, so I thought it was kind of interesting. Number one on the list is Bill Gates. He's worth almost $15 billion, and he drives a Porsche 959. Now, brand new, this car was $250,000. That was back when he got it. And another interesting fact about this car is that when he purchased it back in the late 90s, you couldn't even drive one of these. So President Bill Clinton had to pass legislation at the time that made it legal for him to drive it. The reason was because, well, they didn't do any crash tests or anything, but he signed off on it and Bill Gates was able to drive it. Now, some of these are actually really surprising because they're not driving the kind of cars or the kind of expensive cars that you might think they would be driving. For example, Ingvar Kamprad, he's the founder of IKEA. He's worth $28 billion, and he drives a 1993 240 Volvo station wagon. I'm not kidding. I think that's kind of ridiculous, but hey, that's what he drives. He must like to put it together, kind of like, you know, IKEA furniture when it falls apart. And lastly, because there's a lot of these, billionaire Larry Ellison, he's the founder of Oracle. He drives a McLaren supercar. It's one of the fastest cars in the world. That's what he likes to drive, and he's known for having lots of expensive cars. This is just one of them. Another guy you might know who drives one of these, Jay Leno. Yeah, he has one in his extensive collection. So there you go. That's what's trending this afternoon. I hope you have a great weekend. Remember, you can stay in touch with us on Twitter at JustNowTrending, and we'll see you soon.